Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are diving deep into a Meteor's Dynamic Liquidity Market Maker or DLMM. If you are involved in DeFi, you know that efficient liquidity is the name of the game. But before we start, I just have to make you aware that this is not a financial advice. Whatever I say in this video is only for educational and entertainment purposes, okay? So you need to do your own research before you decided to actually put any sort of investments in one of those tools, right? But let's start it, okay? So Meteora's DLLM offers a unique approach to the concentrated liquidity, promising a high capital efficiency, zero slippage within the beans, and the dynamic fees. So whether you are a seasoned LP or just starting out, understanding DLMM can significantly up your DeFi game. So let's break it down. To start talking about the LMMs, I'll be referring to Meteor's documentation, and I just want to cover it what's in this particular part of that documentation where it says DLLM. Okay, the other parts I might cover in future videos, but today this is the video about dynamic liquidity market maker. I found it interesting, and I want to share with you guys what it is, how it works. Okay, so. At its core, the DLMM is inspired by trader Joe's liquidity book. It organizes liquidity for token pairs into the discrete price bins. Think of it like a series of buckets, each representing a specific price point. When you deposit reserves into a bin, that liquidity is available for swaps at the defined price. The aggregation of all these bins create the market for the token pair. So instead of a smooth curve like in traditional AMMs, the LMM uses a series of steps. A key feature is that swaps within the bin experience zero slippage. So the magic inside each bin happens with a constant sum price variant where x plus y equals k. This means that if you are essentially adding one token and taking out the other until only one type remains. All bins except the active one contain just one type of token, X or Y, because they have been depleted or are waiting to be used. Only the active bin earns trading fees. So let's talk about the benefits of using DLMMs, okay? So DLMM offers several compelling advantages. So it's high capital efficiency. By concentrating tokens around the current market price, DLMM can support high trading volumes with lower liquidity requirements. And it's also a zero slippage. So, as we mentioned, swaps within the active bin experiences zero slippage, leading to better execution for traders. And flexible liquidity. So LPs have the flexibility to create custom liquidity distributions based on their specific strategies. And it's single-sided liquidity. Unlike typical AMs, the LMM allows you to provide liquidity with just one token. So now let's explore the different liquidity shapes you can use with the LLMs. Okay, so these shapes determine how your liquidity is distributed across the price bins. So Spot with this provides a uniform distribution suitable for any market conditions. It's a versatile, risk-adjusted strategy similar to setting a CLMM price range. Okay, the curve, this is the concentrated approach, ideal for stablecoins or pairs with relatively stable prices. It maximizes capital efficiency by focusing liquidity in the middle of the price range. And bid-ask, that is an inverse curve with liquidity concentrated at the edges of the range. It's designed to capture volatility and you can use for DCA strategies. So here's the breakdown of some basic strategies. Okay, curve, capital efficient, best for calm markets, but carries increased risk of impairment loss and requires frequent rebalancing. Bid-ask, it captures volatility created for DCA but riskier and requires rebalancing. Okay, and spot concentrated liquidity in 1 to 3 bins, ideal for stablecoins, maximize efficiency but highest risk for implemented loss if the price moves out of the range. You can spot concentrated, okay, it's spot spread, liquidity in 20 to 30 bins, capital efficient, expect to stay in range for a small intraday volatility, high risk of impermanent loss requires daily monitoring, and also spot wide, liquidity in 50 bins, lower risk of impermanent loss, ideal for those who don't want to monitor price regularly but has reduced capital efficiency. So you need to vary. It's an important note while we're talking about this is just you have to remember that it's crucial to monitor a position and adjust them based on the market conditions to manage the risk of impermanent loss. So now let's dive into how the DLMM program works. So a key concept is concentrated liquidity. Okay, and a DLMM allows LPs to provide liquidity within a specific price range. Okay, and this price when optimizing the trading fees, especially for pairs like USDC, USDT, that trade within the tight range. The bin step determined by the pool creators define the price differences between consecutive bins. So, for example, if the current price of Sol USDC is $20 and the bin step is 25 basis points, so 0.25%, the next bin would be 20.05, 20.1, and so on, so on. So only the active bins earns fees. So the liquidity in each bin is calculated. Okay, so the liquidity in each bin is calculated with the formula. Okay, so got a formula here, whereas X is the quantity of the tokens, is quantity of token X, Y is the quantity of token Y, and L is the amount of liquidity in the bins. Okay, so the price P is the rate of exchange of Y reserves per change in the X reserves. Okay, and so dynamic fees. Okay, so one of the coolest features of the LLMs is dynamic fees. The protocol adjusts fees based on the market volatility. This means that during periods of high volatility, the LPs earn higher fees, helping to offset potential impairment loss. The higher the volatility, the higher the swap fees, incentivizing liquidity providers to stay in the pool even during the turbulent times. To further incentivize participation, Meteora offers DLMM farming rewards. These rewards are distributed to LPs who provide liquidity to specific pools. By staking your LP tokens, you can earn additional tokens, boosting your overall returns. Meteora also provides alpha vaults for DLMs. Okay, and the alpha vaults automatically rebalancing position to improve capital efficiency and returns. The alpha vaults will use on-chain data and oracles to determine the volatility of the asset and optimize the bin range accordingly. Okay, so this reduces the need for manual intervention and helps LPs maximize their earnings. So Meteora offers permissionless DLLM liquidity, bootstrapping pools, allowing anyone to create a pool for a new token without needing permission. It allows projects to create liquidity and price discovery for new tokens. Using a liquidity bootstrapping pool (LBP), projects can control the initial price and gradually increase liquidity over time. So beyond the basic strategies, the LLM enables more advanced techniques like ranged limit orders, for example, place orders that execute only within a specific price range. DCAY earning accumulate the tokens gradually while earning fees on your liquidity. And also sell buy walls, create support or resistance levels by concentrating liquidity at specific price points. You can also gradual ladder, okay, so execute large orders over time to maximize price impact. And DPEG bets, profit from stablecoins deviating from their peg. So, like Meteora's DLLM is a powerful tool, right, for providing and managing liquidity in the DeFi space. It's concentrated liquidity, dynamic fees, and flexible strategies offer significant advantages over traditional AAMs. While it requires active management, the potential rewards are substantial. Guys, I think that's all what I want to cover in this video. If you like it, please hit the like button. Any questions, leave it down below. If you can subscribe to my channel, it would be much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching.